As you are an English teacher, I thought, with what you do best, you would like to be funny. So, I thought it would be ideal for you to learn a play on words called puns. There is a surprising amount of history and background on puns that proves telling them is a skillful art. Now, if you don't get them right, you could disgrace the English department with your choice of words. There are a few steps that you need to make the perfect puns and not have your audience doing face palms. An act when one slaps their face with their hand to show utmost disappointment. Firstly, you must have the correct timing, then you must make a good pun, and then finally you have to deliver it well. Firstly, the pun has evolved to be where it is at the moment. Believe it or not, puns were used in the ancient times in many cultures. In ancient Egypt, puns were used to develop myths and interpretation of dreams. In ancient Iraq, about 2500 BC, punning was used by ancient scribes to represent different ideas when they were using cuneiform, which is script written on a stone using chisels. Finally, the Maya used puns in their hieroglyphic writing. As we can see, puns haven't been born out of some schoolyard joke, but have been actually used productively. Some comedians have used puns to make their shows more enjoyable. Some of these people include Demetri Martin, Tim Vine, and Henny Youngman. These people are the masters of puns and use similar form of my tutorial to deliver their puns. This also shows that telling puns are the real deal and not some skimpy little joke. Timing is a crucial step into making a pun. If it is not done well, your audience will be dismissive. When making a pun, you have to make sure that the pun fits with the conversation or situation.
I was wondering why the cricket ball got bigger and then it hit me.
This is a good pun because it fits in with the situation he is just in. This is the reaction you should get.
Oh, hi. I was wondering why the cricket ball was getting bigger and then it hit me.
This is a bad pun because it doesn't fit in with the situation or conversation. This is the reaction you should get. Once this is done, your puns are well on the way of being completed. There's just a couple more steps. As you guys all know, I have very good puns. How do I have these good puns, you ask?
Magic.
There are many good puns on the internet, with the best site I know of being called punoftheday.com. This site has many good puns you can choose from, and it's a good first step to delivering puns. However, the best puns are made up on the spot. This requires quick thinking like Martin Luther King Jr.
I had a fear of hurdles, but I got over it.
This is original pun and it hasn't been heard of. This is the reaction you should get.
I was reading a book about anti-gravity. It's impossible to put down.
This is unoriginal and it's been heard a million times. This is the reaction you should get. For rookies, you should probably use prepared puns. It's an easy way to go and you probably won't stuff up. When delivering a pun, you need to be calm and collected. This way, your audience is unaware and it makes the joke more funnier. If you are nervous, it makes the audience feel on edge and doesn't let them enjoy the pun as much.
You hear about the guy that had his whole left side cut off? He's alright now.
This is a good delivery as he is calm and collected. This is reaction.
Did you hear about the guy guy who had his whole left side cut off. He's alright now.
This is a bad delivery, as he's quite nervous and putting his audience on edge. Also, when delivering the pun, a pause can be used for suspense. If you follow these 3 steps, you could become a comedian like Demetri Martin with all his fantastic puns. This guide will stop your audience face palming, and you can even use it to break the ice in your first Year 8 class next year.